honestly, it's like, where do I start? Welcome to Game for Better, dating advice for the modern day man. I'm Johnny Checks, and today I want to talk to you about my journey and what it took for me to get there, because I wasn't always this cool. But before we do that, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and hit that little dingy notification bell in the corner so you can get all the updates on the latest videos from the Game for Better channel. So I wasn't as always cool as you see me now. You know, I grow, learn some things, but when I started, I was just like the normal guy. In high school, I wouldn't say quiet. I wouldn't say I was reserved, but I definitely wasn't the most popular kid in school. At least not to me. I got teased for things here and there, but you know, you grow with these kind of things. So in high school, I started dating this one particular girl, and we ended up being together for a while, a long time actually. We got along. We also were each other's first, so there was a lot of you know what I'm saying? But you know, it was in high school, and I learned a lot of things from that relationship that hindered me, but also helped me in the future. But when I got out of that relationship, it was like, I didn't know what the fuck I was. The playing field had totally changed. It was way different than I experienced before when I was in high school, because I'm an adult now. I was in college when me and this girl broke up, and you know, things fell apart. When you're in college, there's a whole lot of opportunity. A whole lot of opportunity. But if you don't know how to capitalize on that opportunity you have as a single man in the world, you kind of dead in the water. I started thinking, how do I get a girlfriend? So I was like, oh yeah, the last time I did it, I just met a girl, you know, me and her talked for a while, and we hit it off well, and we dated for 6 years. And not the same thing, not the same thing. The same rules didn't apply to when you were in school and had no responsibilities. I started going out, you know, socializing with other peer groups that I had at school, and that started to go well as far as me going out and getting to know other people that I can party with and hang out with in order to meet other women. Even when I was in a relationship, you know, I was getting thrown a lot of opportunities that, you know, I didn't want to take because I was with someone I loved, obviously. But when I got out of that, it was kind of like totally different. It's like, oh, no one wants me now. And it wasn't that no one wanted me. I wasn't conveying the best values that you know, I carried. I started going out, and I remember the first approach I did, very first one. I seen the cutest girl, white chick, short, gorgeous. I thought she was the cutest thing ever. I walked up to her, nervous as all get out. Asked her name. The most basic shit ever. I'm pretty sure this girl thought I was like weird as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I was like shaking almost. I didn't know what to do. Here I am, a 5'9" with this girl that's like 5'2", and I'm fucking shaking, nervous and shit. I was probably sweating. I asked her her name, and then after about fucking 30 seconds, I asked her her number. And to my surprise, she gave it to me. Well, I tried to text this girl a few times. Nothing happened. A few times she didn't answer. A few times she did answer when I would ask her out. She said she was busy, and pretty much I said, this is useless. And I almost gave up. But what made me keep going was I was going out, and I was seeing a lot of guys pull home girls, have girlfriends, a lot of guys getting pussy in college, and I'm sitting here with the driest dick ever. I hated it. I had to figure out how to utilize what I had, you know, Google. And Google was saying some good stuff. I was just searching on YouTube for videos how to pick up girls, and I found some good stuff, found some bad stuff. The best stuff, shout out, plug them right in there, RSD, Owen Cook from Real Social Dynamics. If you ever knew about the group, they had some shady shit going on sometimes, but overall, these guys are really interested in helping guys get out there and cure their dating problems. And I started following them and doing a lot of the stuff that they were teaching. It wasn't like taking their courses or anything. I was just more like looking at their videos because they provide so much content. And if you don't like my videos, you know, check those guys out because they're really good. I'll probably plug them in the description for you so you can go ahead over there. Tell them I sent you. For the most part, it was paying off. It was paying off, but I wasn't getting laid. I still did not have a girlfriend. I could randomly go up and talk to people when I having a problem. I often made friends very easily. And now I have like one of the biggest social circles in Jacksonville Beach. Like I can go there by myself and there's someone there that I know that I can hang out with on any given night. It can be a random Tuesday. Going up on a Tuesday. I got some friends out there. So they provided a big help, but I still was not getting laid. I was not getting the results I wanted. I was getting results in terms of, you know, phone numbers here and there, but I wasn't necessarily getting what I wanted as far as a date, getting laid, you know, curing my loneliness at night, you know, all these different type of things. So I needed to dig deeper. So I started over. After 3 years of doing this shit, I decided to start completely over because I was like, something is not working here. Approaching again, figuring out, you know, was there anything wrong with my approach? Nothing. Totally good. I got to the point where in 1 year, I collected over 157 numbers. How? I went out every weekend, and every night I was averaging around anywhere from 2 to 3 numbers. So you imagine how many numbers I was racking up in my shitty Samsung, going through them. And I was like, man, with all these numbers, I should be drowning in pussy right now. And that still wasn't happening. A lot of the guys around me was like, man, you got it. You got it. I was like, yeah, thanks. But I really don't, because I really didn't. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, to be honest. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. So at that point, I started over again. But one thing I always noticed, I wasn't retaining the relationship. I was like, this is a problem. I continued to work harder at that. I made my own course for me to see how long I can keep up with certain individuals, men and women, to see how well I retain relationships. And I wasn't bad at it. I just wasn't doing it with women. I wasn't getting to know women the way I should. Made myself a list of a few girls I wanted, and I continued to maintain contact with those specific girls. And to the point where when I was approaching, I had the number, I started getting laid. My numbers went up quickly. They aren't as high as some guys because I see some of the same girls over and over again as far as, you know, retaining that relationship. And I do enjoy that more rather than meeting a bunch of girls that every night I can't keep up with. Yeah, it's fine, but you also got something called STDs and you don't want that flying around. So, you know, I started getting results and I'm like, I'm good. To the point where, you know, 2-3 girls in a weekend are hitting me up asking me what I'm doing. I don't have to make plans because my plans are already set as soon as someone calls me. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you continue to follow my channel. I'm going to be giving out more advice on how I got to these and what you should do if you're in the same scenario. But if you like the shirt I have on today, it's called Peach Factory. It's my own brand. I made this myself. Head over to peachfactoryclothing.com. I'll have some of that merchandise there. So thank you for viewing this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.